Our next guest on Fulham Fix. There is no bigger modern legend in Fulham history. Certainly found that out this week when Tom Cairney has been celebrating 10 years at the club. 3 promotions, 2 relegations, so many goals, left foot, right foot, outside area. And as he says in the film, which you should watch immediately, that team at Fulham have made, so many moments. And that is what football is all about. TC's in. Ivan, you spent a lot of time in recently?
A lot of time with him. And I mean, he's very much, my time at the club kind of runs in line with him. So all his highs and lows and amazing moments, that's kind of what I've been at the club for. So it's, oddly emotional, and I feel like a kinship with the man. But what an incredible player. What an incredible guy. Role model, just captain. And how often does that happen? A decade.
Here he is. It's TC.
Tom, welcome to Fulham Fix. We finally got you on. Honestly, the amount of people they've said when you're getting Tom on, the other day actually at your screening, come on, so when's the fix with Tom? And I'm like, Tuesday.
Really?
No, seriously. So it's time we got you in, mate.
Hold on, how long has this been going?
Years, mate. How long you been here?
A while.
Yeah, 10 years. About 10 years has been. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's not. But no, it's really good to have you on. How you been, man?
Last few days has been a bit crazy. We obviously had that night together, me and you.
Yeah. And then we also had the documentary screening as well, didn't we?
So this is quite fresh.
Yeah.
After the documentary, so no, it's been a strange few days. Amazing work that Jeff and James and the team, everyone put together for the last 10 months or so, whatever it was. And very humbled. It was an emotional night. Some bits were emotional, some bits were funny. Amazing to see old faces.
Yeah.
And like in football, you never get to look back sometimes because it's always the next game, the next training session, who we're buying, how we're gonna. Do you know what I mean, the next thing? So to look back was it was a special thing.
The thing that's gone round is that woman in the crowd saying how proud you should be of yourself. That's because that's gone everywhere. I've seen that about 45 times.
Yeah.
Did you be expecting people to have that level of communication with you after the film?
No, I think that was it's gone quite big. It's just because she was quite raw and she was quite honest and I think my reply was only your mum can do that, because I think she was speaking about her sons, the experience her sons have had with Fulham and me or whatever, and just she was quite, I don't know, I felt quite really, really honest, and it was quite emotional, to be fair. I call a few people, and I think it's done the rounds on social media, and like I said, it was refreshing. Took me by surprise a little bit, because it's normally the questions are your shirt swapped, who's the best player you play with. So when she said that, it was really different, on stage too, and I didn't really know how to react.
Even though I wasn't there, I could sense it. Even in, you obviously sat next to Tom while it happened, but I could sense a moment of that's pierced something.
Yeah, it kind of everything sort of fell a bit quiet, and she started doing it. I remember thinking at the time, I was like, I felt a little lump sort of in my throat, because he was also talking about what a role model you were, which you sort of just brushed over there, but I'll bring it back to that and you. And I think that's what was really nice, is she's saying you're a role model for kids, and I think that's something that, maybe, and you saw more of in the documentary, and that's something that perhaps is lacking from a lot of modern day players, and you really are, and seeing that, and then having a mother say that about her son who's sitting right there, who you've walked onto the pitch in the last decade, and was it was a really emotional moment. I think that's sort of fair to say, and of which there were many sort of during the night. Like you said, it was a bit of a, hey, listen, as segues go, much like your time at Fulham, it was a roller coaster in the fact there's a lot of kind of ups and downs. There were the funny moments, there were the what other moments really sort of stood out from you in that night, and watching your decade on screen? Because like you said, you can't look back, or you don't often look back as footballers. So to be able to have that moment and sit and watch your time like that, what else sort of really stood out for you?
The way ex-players spoke about me, because players, we don't really speak like that, do we, on a day-to-day basis? It's normally we just banter each other or kill each other. So to hear ex-players say them things was amazing, because I think they're like your fellow peers. For them to be say them things was nice, because you do not hear that.
Yeah, I can
you could just get them in a room, and for them to be honest was amazing. I'll say ex-managers as well. I think it was nice seeing Slav's face. I'm not seeing him in ages. I think it was nice to see him. He looked well. I think they're the big standouts, and then you've got the obviously the family situation that's always gets people emotional because your family's family. Everyone's got a family. Everyone's got a relationship with the parents or the wife or whatever it is. So it was up and down, like you say.
There's loads of little things from the film that were really interesting to me. I picked out a few. One of them is while you're talking about managers, is you said at one point, it's quite a small moment, but you said that you were waiting for a foreign you had a sensation that a foreign manager was going to bring the right stuff out of you. Can you pinpoint exactly what that was about? Did you have a feeling of yourself as a player that wasn't almost getting activated?
Yeah, I used to have the discussions with my dad. I just remember I don't know why, but I've always played football. And the way I play football is to feet, to pass into little things. But when I came through, it was when I first time it was all 4-4-2, and then some people see me as a luxury player, but I'm not a luxury player. I'm just a footballer, and I felt like this country for years and years always look at what players can't do rather than what they can do.
Yeah.
For example, back in the day, Paul Scholes got put on the left wing because maybe he can't run very well, he can't jump, he can't tackle, blah blah blah. Rather than I feel like other countries would have built their team around Scholes at what he can do. For the likes, like Pirlo couldn't run, Pirlo couldn't tackle. Yeah. By the way, I'm not saying I'm Pirlo or Paul Scholes, so that is not my brain. But I'm just giving examples of other countries, foreign managers, their way of thinking. That's what I felt like I needed, and I used to say to my dad, why is the black man putting me in the right wing? I'm not a winger. But they wanted me on the pitch. They didn't want me central because they sometimes thought I couldn't do maybe the ugly side or the other side of the game. So they put me out there because they want my ability, but they don't want me where I want to play. Yeah. So I was like, I used to say to my dad all the time, I feel like I need a foreign manager that will see that and then kind of mould the team around my strengths. Yeah. And I didn't get it till I was 25.
Do you think it's like a physique fit? Or was it just...
It's a mindset thing, it's an English thing. You used to have when I first came through, if I came through now, it'd be totally different. But the game's changed so much and evolved so much in so many ways. Like I said to Josh King now, I think I said it in the thing, he's so lucky to come through now. Because the mind, we're so much more European and I feel like a little bit ahead. But yeah, I used to say to my dad, and it didn't happen until I was 25, and then obviously my career took off from then. If it happened earlier, who knows, I could have had a different path.
Marco, I know you say it about Marco, but he's constantly saying to you, he wishes he got to you earlier.
Yeah, he said
because he picked up some bad habits.
He said this before, yeah.
Do you know what the bad habits are?
I think it's just taking chances sometimes when the team's in possession. Because I played in the championship. He said, Tom, you play in the championship like I play in the garden with my daughters. That's what he said to me once. I don't know if he remembers. But that's what he said. But I get what he's saying. Sometimes back in the championship, me and Stefan, for example, would we track back all the way? We'd gamble on them not scoring and then go through. And then, great. You know what I mean? You take the extra risk because you feel if low risk this, we'll give them the spare man there, but if we win the ball back, we're away. Do you know what I mean? A little bit like that. But that's why we're so entertaining to watch because their scores were crazy and Kev's obviously losing his mind.
Yeah.
But you can't do that in the Premier League. So if you've been there earlier, then we want to got them habits, and then do you know what I mean? Taking little chances here and there. Stuff he means stuff like that. And then sometimes it's like a mindset, a mind switch.
Yeah, but you can't do that now.
No, you can't do that now. I won't get on the pitch. Now. But he knows. When I first came and we were training, he might have seen me take them risks and then games, or in the championship when we was winning the league. Do you know what I mean? He'd be like, you can see me doing it. But that's what we did in the championship a little bit, and that does make you pick up. Yeah, like he says, little bad habits, and top coaches notice things like that.
Yeah, you mentioned that on the back of waiting for a foreign manager, an international manager to come in and mould you, and obviously Slav comes in and we have some of the the best football that we've experienced at the Cottage in such a long time. So, and again, that was another point I think. In the Q&A, I think afterwards, maybe when we spoke, you mentioned feeling sort of really during that first time up in the Premier League. And again, I think this makes you very unique as a footballer, having that real kind of, that, what's the word, just feeling so personally connected, as we all did, all Fulham fans felt really connected to Slav. And when we got promoted to the Premier League with Slav, the way it sort of started to fall apart, tell us a little bit about that and the fact as well. Again, sorry, this is another thing that I think is a really lovely insight through the documentary. Is and your wife as well would say you're quite hard on yourself and you beat up yourself a little bit about not being able to do more, or where can I help more. Tell us a little bit about that and how hard it is as well in those moments, because again we don't really think about that when a player is injured and watching something you love and not being able to help.
Yeah, I think firstly the Slav situation was because I don't want to say save Fulham, but like he turned Fulham around. I know it was a massive group effort, but he came in like obviously the year before I was here was not very good. My first year was not good, and then he came in and then kind of like put Fulham back on the map a little bit, but in a style like we did it in an amazing way to watch football. If you was a Fulham fan for them 2 years, like you was like, oh my god, I want to go to the cottage. I want to watch them play, home or away. Like we might lose, but my god, they're going to be in the game.
Not tracking back.
No, it's not tracking back. Listen, like the Harlem Globetrotters. So like it was entertaining. I think it was entertaining to watch, and I think like listen, at the end of the day, it's an entertainment sport. I mean, it's a business, but you go to watch football to be excited, and I think that's what he brought after a bad time. So, and then we got promoted in the fashion we did, and then you just go in the summer, and then you're like on a high, and then I said like I broke my foot in my metatarsal in the third game against Burnley. Well, I think a lot of people forget that, and in the meantime when I was injured, we didn't win a game. Tried to come back too early, I wasn't right, and we carried on a bad run and ended up losing his job at Liverpool. So why I said in that documentary and on the thing, I feel a little bit, I'm not saying it's me, but I'm saying a little bit guilty that Slavs didn't get his chance. Not get his chance, but I feel like I just wish he had more success or a longer time to be a Premier League manager because of what he did previously and turning the club around. I'm sure fans feel that way as well. Like I wish he just had more time because I feel like he deserved it in that moment.
Yeah, there wasn't any sort of pocket of fans going, "Oh, we need him out. He's out." Like
I think
there's only a sad.
I think he's still liked now.
Is,
Do you know what I mean? So I think that's the feeling. And yeah, my being like you have a question about being injured and not being able to do anything. That's just, I think that was more. Yes, it's the worst, especially in the COVID year. I couldn't even go to the stadium. So like if you was injured, so I was injured that basically the whole season with Scott Parker, and we had that amazing squad that should never have. He still gets put on Sky Sports.
It does the rounds, doesn't it?
Insane.
Yeah.
But like I remember being injured most of that year, and you couldn't even go to the stadium. Felt disconnected with the whole year, to be honest. So yeah, I'm watching it like you at home. And I feel that was one of the hardest times. Certainly in the documentary, 2020, 2021 was the hardest time, yeah. So difficult.
You talk like everyone that talks about you from a footballing technique perspective in the films says in one way or another that you can slow the game down or speed it up at will and read it. Like I'm interested from you whether you're watching a game and thinking like you're sort of reading the tempo of it and the way the game needs to move, whether that's a natural incident by incident situation. Do you know what I mean? Like if you're playing River Park, are you thinking? Do you understand the question?
Yes. Yeah, I think from a fan's point of view, I get what you're trying to say, because sometimes it's hard to know what them players mean by that. I think it's like I think they're trying to say that I can dictate the pace of a game. So like if I'll try and describe it. So when you get on the ball, you try and like play to your how do I describe it? Like on strings, kind of, if you know what I mean, like suck people in, slow it down. I think that's especially what I've tried in the last 2 or 3 years, especially coming off the bench. Sometimes if we're winning, getting hold of the ball, calming the team down, being secure. It really is difficult. No, it's really difficult, but something that just because the way I've been brought up with the ball all my life and just training in the middle of the pitch is just, it's probably one of my strongest parts of my game. But no, it is difficult to try and explain, but it's just like kind of taking hold of the game when you need it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
And being quite brave in that. There's lots of different kind of bravery in football. Like them people who get stitches in their head, Mitro at the back post, and then there's also the people who they take the ball in areas or where you could lose it, they could score. Yeah, just them. I think that them type of moments really to beat a high press or calm the game down is what they're on about, I think.
Yes, that's a really great way of putting it.
Something that didn't make the edit of the documentary in the end was a lovely moment, and James was telling us about it as well. So we've got to bring this up with you. Is that what does that mean to you
From Slavs?
Yeah,
It means we're in a bad moment. It means we're in a bad moment and go and find the ball and get the ball wherever it is.
and don't let go. Right?
Yeah.
It's like we were talking about. It's controlling the game. Haven't you?
You just see whether the ball at the right back or the goalkeeper, you just go and find it.
No way.
And try and calm them down.
They say it to you.
That's what sign language basically. And I just had to go. Kev, I think they used to take the mick out of me a bit. They just used to ball.
Yeah.
Jammy. That's what they used to say in the dressing room, but that's what it meant, and that's what sometimes happened. If it was just in like a bad 15 minutes, which happens, you just maybe get the ball off the goalkeeper, whatever, just go and find it and try and settle us back down. Most of the times it worked, sometimes it didn't, but yeah, that was his thing.
I want to ask about the Wembley Villa game, playoff final, because obviously, if anyone wants to watch, normally on this show we'll talk about goals and stuff, but because you can watch the film, no point going in specifically. Yeah. But I was at the cup final this year, Palace, right?
Yeah.
And maybe it was just because I was sat in a similar place to when you scored. Yeah. But it was so weird because when Palace broke with the ball, like I felt like, it's easy to put it in hindsight, but I felt like it was inevitable. Like everyone knew there was some sort of rhythm in the breakaway, but the ball was only ending up. And it felt so similar to your goal to me in the playoff final, where it was like there was no other end points of a move. Yeah. Does that make any sense at all? How it like broke to you? It was like so.
What do you mean, like destined?
It like gives me like goosebumps talking about it, because it was like the way that ball broke to you. I can't really describe it any better than that. Yeah. Did you have a feeling of that? How
the whole thing felt like slow motion.
Yeah,
I know I don't remember.
Slowed down.
The whole thing slowed down. I felt like all the Aston Villa players were stood still.
Yeah, that's
like from the video, they actually are all stood still. Oh. It's really weird.
Really?
Yeah. They're all stood still. There's one that does a little slide like a recess, but everyone else is just stood there. And it's like, it was a weird moment.
So unexpected, I suppose. Who was it in the documentary that was saying, Thomas, should I pass that one? It was Cess, wasn't it? Going, I suppose, okay, I'll pass this.
Tom, yes.
Yeah. And it really was kind of...
You're right, it slowed down time completely. Like, can you still see it? Like, if we talk about it now, can you like see it in your memory?
I can see... Yeah, I can see when I contact the ball, but I can't remember anything before that, really.
Right.
I can see when Johnson comes out, I can picture that.
Yeah.
But I can't picture anything else, really.
That's so awesome, man. That's just a feeling that not many people will ever know.
No. At Wembley as well.
So it must be a moment as well, you've hit it so sweet, you're like, oh, that's in.
Yeah.
And before anyone else at Wembley knows, you're like, I've lit that. So again, I've got goosebumps there. Like, that's just my feeling.
I just turn. As soon as I see it go back, I just turn away. I don't even watch it even that.
Yeah, man, that was...
Yeah, mental.
That was really emotional and incredible.
I don't wish it was on the white wall end. That's the only... If I can be annoyed, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I wish I could just watch that.
Totally. But also that was quite cool as well, because it's almost like those goals in those big games. It's almost like there's a split second like delay where you're just everyone's processing that it's just happened.
It's like the gasp.
Yeah, exactly. It's like split second. I remember like the gap between.
Yeah, it's true. That is true.
And then the
sound was at the other end.
Yeah.
So like it's a bit of a half-second delay.
It was really like
But I also quite like the fact that you're in front of the Aston Villa fans.
I know, yeah. I suppose,
because I've watched that goal so many times. Yeah. Often I'll watch certain reactions of different people in the crowd.
The good.
They're not happy, are they?
That's a good point.
It's a fun game to go back and watch that goal, but don't watch the goal. Watch literally anyone else behind him. I mean, they are saying some terrible things, and they
hand gestures.
I like it. You run towards him, don't you, a little bit?
A little bit, and just slide, and then there's a pile on, and then.
Yeah.
It was only because you didn't want that. You said it was too far at the other end.
It was a hot day.
Super hot.
It was so hot.
I want to save my energy, I swear.
Really?
Yeah. I didn't think about it, obviously, but I was fine now. And it was too early. Couldn't do an Adebayor in the 23rd minute. Imagine that. Yeah. Full pitch. We've still got 70 minutes of the game to beat. And then if you lose, you're all doing Adebayor in the 20th. It's like it's just about you. Yeah, I know. Just scored a goal and came back. Enjoy it. But if it was last minute, that might be a different story. But
and then some absolutely insane celebrations. What was really nice and something I don't think anyone would have ever thought about was obviously with the next Wembley player final against Brentford.
True.
lifting that trophy. And again, this really made me laugh. And I guess, it's something you wouldn't think about. When you lift the trophy, you go, yeah.
It's terrible.
But you can hear yourself.
It's terrible.
And the idea that you just got a load of guys just going,
Yeah. Honestly, no, I'm not exaggerating. That's what it was.
Yeah. And I can imagine. It's so odd when you kind of, when you're amongst sort of, tens of thousands of people, doesn't matter what you're screaming. But in that moment.
It's what annoys me about like, not that final's forgotten about, but it's just like, because no one was there, and just like we won twice.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
won unbelievable.
Twice at Wembley in 2 years later.
Yeah.
Like it's big, and I just feel so sorry for the fans. Like they should have had 2 trips,
especially
in a
Brentford.
short space of time against Brentford, who, by the way, had a very, very good team. And were favourites on the day. Their front three: Ben Rama, Watkins, and Wemmo. Look what they went on to do. All of them.
Yeah.
Just gone to Manchester United for what, 60 million, whatever it was.
Yeah.
It's very true. Like I've got to
Norgard in midfield has gone to Arsenal.
Yeah.
Jensen, who's still there, top player. The left back was amazing. Rico Henry who had a bad injury. David Raya in goal.
Raya was in goal.
Isn't it? You're right. It's an absolutely extraordinary
It's a
team.
strong Brentford team.
With the just going slightly off topic, with the Joe Bryan free kick, did you know he was going to do that before he did it? So was that amongst the whole Fulham team? No, so everyone's like,
we worked on it that week. Because David Raya's starting position was so aggressive.
Wait.
man.
So it worked on it that week.
So that means, go on.
But to talk about it and then do it, it's frightening.
It's unbelievable.
Some power, because he hasn't laced it, he's like whipped it.
So, but what I quite like about that whole idea is that you guys all knew. Then you all had to. I know we know you're a very good actor from your re-signing video that you did, where you managed to convince almost everyone that you weren't signing. Yeah. So you all had to kind of play your part. It's like, all right, let's all act like the ball's going to go to us or somewhere else. So you're all having to, that's quite a surreal thing in itself, right? Everyone's kind of trying to play it kind of cool and look like they're doing something else, right?
It is, yeah. But it happens a lot to be on a match day for corners and stuff like that. Like you're acting like you're not interested, blah, 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 and then go for a short corner or...
That's awesome.
Like it does happen a lot, but...
Are there any bad actors out there in other teams where you feel like, I'm read that, that's not happening. He's full of it, that.
No, there's the players that forget altogether. Look like they're acting, but then they just forgot what we're doing. So you're like, we're waiting on their trigger, you're like, do you know what I mean? Like, come on.
Does that happen?
Still all the time. All the time.
Really? At our level?
Sometimes, yeah. That's amazing. But I would like right arm is like, I don't know, it could be near post or far post, and then like people in the box saying, which one's right arm again? Which one's right arm? I'm not lost. We'll see.
You're trying to do it from
which one's right arm? I'll follow you. It's happened a lot. Also, if you're on the bench sometimes, like, so like you'll do the starting 11, and obviously you should concentrate as much as the starting 11, but you come on and you have so much information, then you're like...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Then you're in the adrenaline of the games. It's difficult sometimes. So I take my hat off to the NFL players that have to learn playbooks.
Totally.
Well, they have enough breaks though, right?
True, yeah.
Yeah, it's like,
But we have like
30
4 corner routines and we're like,
But did you find that on when you did Monday Night Football? Because everyone talks about how good you were, which you were.
Yeah.
But I always find that that's the complicated, what you just described there is like quite often people find that in studios is that we can be having a conversation like we are now, but when you're the lights and the pressure, like even just saying one straightforward sentence under pressure is like becomes the hardest thing. So it's made me stop criticizing anyone on the TV.
and if it's live.
If it's live.
live. Oof.
But did you have that when you did that show? I imagine that's a very nerve-wracking experience.
The first half an hour was weird for me.
But you seemed so calm and like...
I eventually... They were both amazing with me, but I think the first half an hour, once I got past that and like seen it as like, say, us three chatting about football and kind of took the millions of people behind the camera away, then I kind of settled down. But yeah, it was a bit weird the first half an hour because it's also for like a 3-hour show. It's live. So it's like, it's difficult. And if you mess up, like you can't cut it. Like we cut this. I mean, it's like gets one's name wrong, and there's loads of tricky names.
Oh yeah, right.
It's so easily done as well.
So
my God, yeah.
It is easily done, and sometimes it could be easy to freeze under the lights, like you say.
Yeah.
But
anything.
It went okay. It went all right.
Do you see a future in?
That was a question actually the other night.
Came up in the Q&A,
being a manager or coach and then putting it aside.
And I think your response about the managing was kind of, totally got that, totally spot on. You just wouldn't want to upset anyone.
You want to be manager?
Not right now. Like I said in the Q&A after, I can't see it right now. Do I want a lifetime of pressure to then go straight back into pressure? I'm not sure yet. And then also, I do feel like, you've had a good career, been a good player, but then managing players, personalities, groups of people, groups of staff, like you need to learn that. I think you need to start at the bottom, do your apprenticeship again, scholar, and you literally start at the bottom and work your way up. Imagine getting a job in Carlisle, and then at the end of the day, you need good players as well at the level to no matter how good coach you are. Do you know what I mean? Well, that's right. There's so many things.
Yeah, like stars really need to align.
The stars to align. You need a little bit of luck, like people not getting injured.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I want to give back. Like I feel like I can help people. So yeah, I do. That coaching side does interest me. Maybe like I said the other night, getting Fulham's best youngsters, try and get him into the first tier. Like that'd be. I mean, like the next Josh Kings, the next Sessegnon.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That interests me. Like I love seeing talent coming through. Hate wasted talent. Hate it. That interests me. And then also like I said, the pundit side where like I can talk about football all day. So I don't know. There's a few strings to my bow, so we'll just see when the time comes.
All right, before we let you go, there's a couple of other things I wanted to ask. One is, one of the, I suppose, standout stars from the documentary is Alexander Mitrovic, who was on form, trying to take credit for as much as possible, claiming, what was the one thing he said, that it should have been my goal? Is that right?
Yeah. Which he scored some really important goal I scored. He said, what did he say? He said, I was important in the promotion, but not as important as me.
I agree. That's the spirit. I mean, humble man. But it reminded me, there's been a couple of times we've done, we've chatted like sort of live things, and there's a couple of stories you've told about him, which I think I'd really like everyone to know. So what was the one about Neymar? If you could tell that would be brilliant.
He knows, like obviously we spent a lot of time together over the years. He knows how much I love Neymar, like how much I've rated Neymar over the years. And obviously he plays with him, so amazing. And it was my birthday. And I woke up with a message from Mitro, like a video. He never sends me videos. I thought, what's this? And it was a video of Neymar, like saying, hey Tom. I think he said, hey Tom Cairney. I think he said my full name. It was like, I just want to wish you a happy birthday. I hear you're a top guy, very good player, blah, blah, blah. I was like, oh my God. He put it on one-time view. Like, Mitro, come on. So I played. I was like, Neymar. Obviously I want to save it. I was sending it to my mates, whatever. And I said, Mitchell, you put it on one-time view, you egg. Like, send it again. He went, no, it's done now. It's done. It's gone. I was like, well, you must be on your phone. He was like, no, it's gone. It's done. He said happy birthday. I was like, oh, God. He just didn't reply. He said, it would basically say, you've had your moment. You liked it. Yeah. Don't get too cocky. You're not on it again. I was like, cheers. How frustrated is that going to be? I'm not writing in it. It was nice.
Yeah.
It's frustrating.
And that was the other thing that you said. He always, every time he speaks to you, every time you catch up with him, he tries to claim that he's the father of your children.
No, he always says, like, how are my kids, man? Are they okay? Blah, blah, blah. Even I put on my Insta story the ladies that obviously started school. First day back at school. He was like, wow, my boys have grown so much. Tell them I love them. Sorry I can't be there, but I know you're like supporting them. Like, do you know what I mean? It's like, you're looking after them for me.
Yeah.
He's a loser.
Even Abby finds it funny, to be fair. So I just said, send me some money for the kids.
Yeah. You're behind on payments. You owe this. Yeah. Fair enough.
Oh my God, that
just sums him up.
Yeah.
When he came on this, like, we were just praising him for how much, like, emotionally he's like matured in sort of thing. It's coming, and the next week he pushed a referee at Man United. It was like, okay,
literally, we focused on the fact that
so completely.
He had this reputation of always getting booked, and I said, we haven't really seen that in you. And no joke.
Emotion maturity.
Yeah.
The rest of me in the summer as well, when I saw my contract situation, I was like, anytime you want to come and clean my pool, no problem.
Yeah, if we did it.
Anytime you want to clean my pool, do my garden, just let me know.
Oh, man. What a guy.
Oh, I love it.
All right, final thing, mate, before we let you go. There was a question that came up that evening, which I thought would be a nice way to end. If and maybe when a testimonial might come along, who would you have as your 11?
Great question.
Oh,
yeah.
Great question.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I know.
So you don't have to, it's not best 11 necessarily. It's more just like,
Yeah, who do you want?
Like, what's your team?
I mean, you could break some hearts here, but
I don't know. I don't know what I'd like to do. I don't know if I'd like to do like Fulham 11 versus Fulham. Don't know. If
an all-time, or you could do some celebs.
Oh, celeb.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sitting next to a man you once played in. Was it you?
Yes.
But you were part of the. Were you Fulham
It's the
All-Star?
worst experience of my whole life, actually. Mark Pembridge once told me, he was like, keep running. I was like, I'm a guitar player in the Maccabees, Mark Pembridge. Just leave me alone. Yeah. Like, you've misread the
Blowing out my shoes here.
He was like, go, give, go. Like, I was like, hey. Yeah, man, my little lip was just going like that. I was like, I'm so, yeah.
That's a great question, you know. I think I'd like to throw...
Should we start
throwbacks?
Okay. Should we start? We'll make this easy. Should we go through positions for
From
you?
the past.
A few throwbacks, yeah.
All right. Should we start? Should we go through like goalkeeper?
Bets.
Oh,
Yeah. Nice. All right. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
that's
that.
a good one.
See, this is where I get stuck. This is why I want like a Fulham 11 versus Fulham Legends. I don't know how to describe it because like...
You want your team, the ones that are close to you.
Because like... I've got Fredo. I like that Ryan Fredericks playing. Yeah. And then I've also played so much football with Kenny Tete. Who's like, he's done unbelievable things in a Fulham shirt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like you have the likes of, I played over 100 games with Harrison Reed, but then at the same time, Kevin McDonald, number 6. Do you know what I mean? You've got the celeb Jamie O'Hara, the Putney Perlo.
Yes.
How can he help be? Have you seen him in charity games? He is like Del Piero.
Is it?
He chips at every keeper. So he's obviously going to have a moment in the testimonial where he's going to, do you know what I mean, roll back the years.
Yeah. So you saying that you want to...
What about Ross McContract?
Man, let's get him up.
Yeah, Ross.
One of the most technically gifted players.
He was unbelievable
I
for
ever
us.
played with. He is the only player that I've played with that has every type of finish in the bag.
Right, yeah.
He can whip it, he can chip it, he can volley it, he can drive it. Do you know what I mean? He can finesse.
I think he was the only reason we weren't down, wasn't he? Let's be honest in that
Free
phase.
kicks.
Yeah, he was,
Penalties. Like, as a finisher,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But people forget. Not forget. I shouldn't have said that. I was calling Mustafa Contract.
It's fun. We're getting him on soon.
So do you know what I mean? So like, the names like so like O'Hara and then.
Okay, what's happening now is you're just naming. You're getting out of this too easy.
I feel like I just need to. I'd love 2 teams to play each other. And
Wow, we're only asking for one. You're gonna have to break some
You
nights.
need Kit as well because Kit signed you.
Yeah, he did sign me. Yeah, you are
So
right.
you need Kit in
It's
the
your man.
team.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
No, Slavs is coming.
Slav's gonna be your manager, is he?
It'd have to be one of the teams, I reckon.
All right. Okay. All right.
I don't know. I'm getting carried away.
Give us your four. Give us
It's happening.
Give us your 4 defenders. We got Marcus Bettinelli in goal.
I'm going to do this.
He's right. We're writing this down. We like to do this. Yeah.
Okay.
So Marcus Bettinelli in goal. Defenders. We're going to say. So you're saying Ryan Fredericks, but a special shout out to Tete.
To get Fredo or Tete, flip a coin.
Okay.
Flipping a coin for those two.
Cool.
Tim Ream has to be.
Yeah, it has to be Fredericks.
Couldn't agree more. Couldn't agree more.
I think Fredericks, because as you're saying Fredericks, I think I can see him jumping on your back, going to the crowd.
He did it a few times, didn't he?
Yeah,
He did do it a few
see
times.
that.
He's been retired a while now as well.
Yeah, he has, yeah.
Now he's got the turn of pace he used to have.
All right, Tim
He
Ream.
look more like me at right back. Tim Ream has to be in there.
Who's next to Tim Room then?
Dennis
Yeah, man.
has to be.
Yeah, massive goal.
Just for the off the back Newcastle moment.
Dennis
It's beautiful.
left back.
Left back.
Jedi.
Yeah, it has to be Jed. You are right. Yeah, has to be Jed.
Was there anyone you want to give a shout out to?
I'm just trying to think. The players just going.
Giants
have been here so long. Nah, it has to be Jed. Yeah.
All right.
Scotty Malone.
Scotty Malone. What was that? He had the great chant though, didn't he? There's lightning,
What a
frightening.
guy.
Yeah,
Scotty Malone.
he scored a few good goals as well. That seems regular.
Back. James Husband back in the days. Remember him?
Husband, yeah.
But no one makes Jedi right now. But
No, he's
All right, in the middle, it has to be you three, doesn't it?
do you reckon?
Or do you not think so?
I listen. I
On
know.
that team.
It's what Fulham fans would like love, but then I played so much football with Reedy. And,
Yeah, I love Harrison Reed.
I know.
It's not my team.
Kev.
we could put him on the subs bench for when McDonald gets tired.
Yeah, that's true. No way Kev's lasting.
No, he's not doing the full 90.
Absolutely no chance.
Okay,
Kev,
we'll go with Hansen.
Johansson.
Cairney.
Okay.
Where is Steph? Steph's gone missing anyway.
Had it really?
He's gone MIA.
He's
Really?
Yeah, but he'd turn up for that.
all right. So it says subs. No, sub is
Harrison Reed.
Harrison Reed. Yeah, simple.
All right, so we got 3 left, so I guess we're going 3. What do we used to do in those days? Was it 3 up top?
Yeah, 3 up top. So 2. Yeah.
Keba.
Yes.
Keba.
Yeah.
Mitro.
Yes.
All right.
Not near turn up. I don't know if he'd turn up, to be honest.
No, you probably wouldn't.
And... Oh, right.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This is tense.
So who's this going to be? Might be William?
What about?
I played a lot of football with Harry Wilson, you know that, right?
Wasn't Luso on the right?
Oh,
wasn't
what
he?
a player.
Wasn't he? And again, he's another one that sort of
What a
kind
player.
of you sort of forget just how good he was.
She was a
Ray Luco, wasn't he? He was like absolute.
Tell you what, if he could have finished a little bit better that season, he could have got 20 odd goals. He was brilliant. He could beat someone in a phone box. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
His hips were a joke, weren't they?
Yeah, I was trying to work out what you meant by that. Beat someone in a phone box. I was
So
like,
tight.
yeah, he would, wasn't he? And he was away, wasn't he?
He was fantastic to watch.
Yeah,
But right wing's up for grabs, isn't it?
it's a little bit.
Put your boots on.
To tell you what else I loved playing with, who I thought was unbelievable, but like Floyd Ayite.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
No, honestly, his ability was frightening and no one understands.
Yeah.
He was Johansson's favourite player.
Wow.
Really?
Floyd Ayite
Was he that good?
Top.
As in, he was literally Jan's favourite player.
Yeah, he said
from a watching point of view.
Just playing with him, watching.
Yeah.
Probably, I don't know what he's up to, but I don't know why we're just going a bit memory lane a little bit here.
But no, I like this. Is great. This is. Well, that's a good thing. Do you want to? Are we gonna go with Aite? Yeah.
No, I reckon Wilson,
Oh,
Wilson, Aluko, or Floyd.
Which one? You're gonna have to pick one. You're gonna have to break some hearts.
Can the fans pick? It'll have to be. I reckon Aluko or Wilson. Can we just put them next to each other like we did with Reed and McDonald?
We have another. There can be another sub for you just to make your life a bit easier. And then manager, you're going with Slav. I think.
I've had Marco 5 years.
Yeah, Marco.
I've had Marco 5 years, but
Would he manage the three of you in the middle differently? Do you reckon?
actually he'll lose his head if the 3 of us in the middle.
Exactly. Yeah.
He won't be able to. He'd like McDonald. For a testimonial, he might be able to calm down. I don't think he'll enjoy it. So I might have to get Slavs.
Is Marco that emotional in training? Is he that emotional all the time?
He's just demanding.
Everything's
geared up to the Saturday, so
Yeah.
he believes what happens in the training ground will happen on a Saturday. So
Right.
yeah, I'll say yeah.
You know, it's going to be sad that you've missed him out.
Oh, don't.
See, he does it. Why? This guy. I'm under pressure.
Who's that?
Go on.
Matt Smith.
Matt Smith.
Smith.
Why I was thinking of.
Who are you thinking
Oh
of?
man. Which give us the position?
Cess.
Oh, you.
I think
You know why? Because
Because he's not
left wing.
Well, he's not, is he? Yeah, he could be anywhere,
It's
isn't
the
he?
position. Yeah, no, Cess has to be in there. What am I doing?
Hang on. So we're
Cess
taking
has
out.
to be-
We're
he played
taking
left
out
back.
Cabano.
Cess has to be in there.
Well, we either take out Cabano or
Or Jedi.
yeah.
Cess, yeah, he has to be in there.
Who's going? Are we taking out Cabano or Jedi?
Kevin might have to be on the bench.
Yeah, I think that's all right. I think
Or Jedi have to be on the bench. Up to Jedi. Jedi plays a lot of games and be tired. You don't think he'll be bothered.
That's great. Should we read the team back? We're going with Kev. So
Cess has to be in there.
all right. So
So
Cabano's
Cess is-
out. Cabano. No, you were saying Jedi's out because he's knackered.
Jedi's
he
in.
runs a lot. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah, we'll give him a rest.
All right. You can right. Yeah.
all right. 3 subs.
All right. Okay. So he's in.
All right.
All right. Do you want to read the team?
Tom Cairney's testimonial team in goal, Marcus Bettinelli. Right back, Ryan Fredericks, we think. Kenny Tete is lurking in that position, but he'll probably on the bench. Tim Ream, Dennis O'Doyle, centre backs. Ryan Session's playing left midfield. There's 3 in the middle, the classic 3 that all Fulham fans my age or under will know. McDonald, Johansson, Cairney. Up top, Cabano, Mitro, and Wilson or Aluko.
It's quite good, isn't it?
It's
quite good.
I got tingles
It's
just
quite
to
good.
There's a
feel
lot
it.
of goals in that squad. There is a lot of goals.
There's not much defending.
There's not.
No, because we're very open at the back.
We could show
Tim Ream's going to be
playing
knackered.
against, but they're in for a field day.
And as you say in the film many times, very eloquently, football's about moments and memories. That's all in that team.
It's full of them. yeah, the fans would like that. I think
Nice.
seeing a few of them players walk back out would be an incredible moment.
Yeah, man.
Mate, listen, have an amazing season and a few more big moments to come, I reckon.
I hope so.
Come on, Fulham.
Thank you for having me.
So from a legendary Fulham midfielder to a cult Fulham midfielder who was part of some of the great times next week. Ivan, who we got?
Bjarne Goldbeck.
Love Bjarne Goldbeck. Come on, Fulham.